Well, hello. Hi, y'all.
Hi, y'all.
Hey, we're back here again in front of this massive 35-foot Christmas tree, and we're talking about sushi tonight. Ooh, sushi.
Sushi.
Now, some of you people out there who think sushi is just bait, I would recommend a rookie roll, like a California roll, to start off with. It's not raw, it's cooked, and it's a good entry-level sushi. But we have been going to a couple of places recently and want to talk about one tonight.
Yes. We have one that is very close by called Mr. Tokyo.
Mr. Tokyo, yeah.
We had a desire for sushi one night, and I just said, let's just try them out and see. We placed an order for pickup.
Yeah.
I think the first time, right?
I think it was, yeah.
Yes, and we fell in love.
Well, we tried them a few years back, it was back when the boys both were still here, and it's one of those places where they offer an all-you-can-eat type situation, but whatever you don't finish, they charge you for like per piece of the roll. It's like 50 cents or whatever per piece. It works out to be like if you get a roll and you don't finish the whole thing, it's like $10. But if you can control yourself and just get a roll at a time and eat that, and then the next roll, eat that, then I think it's like $22 for someone to eat. So if you eat a lot of sushi.
That ain't the dinner price. I think the lunch price is $11. I think it's half the price.
Is it? Okay.
You'd also have to be able to be willing to eat one at a time, unless you know that you can eat several rolls. Get the variety. I like to take one bite of one and take another one. I like to have my variety on my plate.
A sample platter, as you might say.
A sample.
So we went there, got that to go, came back, and we're like, man, it was so good, we didn't have enough. We got 2 rolls, and we're like, next week, I said, would you mind if we went back and got more? She's like, of course. So this time, we got 3 rolls to go, and it was just right, because Dana only eats a little bit.
Yeah.
And I get the balance.
I technically only eat 1 roll.
Right.
If you get 3, yeah.
Awesome.
Yes, he eats
Awesome.
the rest. But you know, before when we were going there, when you look at the option of all you can eat, you know, with 3 guys, that's a good deal when you think about it, because, you know, they obviously eat more than me.
But you can't share it now. You can't say, well, I'm going to get one thing and I'll share it, because...
It's per person, the charge. So each person has to eat that amount of rolls. So if we were to go at dinner at night and do per person, it would be 22 for me, 22 for him.
Right.
We would each get the roll. So
if you don't eat that many, it's not worth it. If you don't eat more than 2 rolls, it's probably not worth it.
Yeah.
So we were with some friends recently, and they kind of put that to the test.
And
I'm not going to mention names. I'll just give you this person's initials. George Martinez. George tried the all-you-can-eat piece, and they basically asked him to leave after the 5th roll.
They did really well with that option, and they got to taste some new ones, and so gave us some pointers. So it was good. It was all good.
We watched him try a green one, which he hated immensely, but knew that he had to eat it because he bought it. Congratulations, George.
No.
But it was really, really good. I got to say, even during the pandemic, we noticed that the line to pick up was out the door. Now, granted, you wouldn't be able to go inside, but that line was like 30 people long. So we've been there a few times to eat in the restaurant recently and really enjoyed it.
And it's always packed. It's never empty.
Yeah.
And I do have to say that, you know, as a Cajun girl, I did not have a love for sushi until we arrived here. I'm thinking,
Till this guy.
because of this guy.
This guy.
Because when we were in New Orleans, he had taken me to like a place that did the hibachi chicken type thing.
Yeah.
And I'm watching him cook, and while that's all fascinating, because that's really cool, he had gotten a sushi roll, and he told me, we're going to try the he's gonna give me the California roll.
The rookie roll, as we call it.
And to be honest, y'all,
Y'all.
it's the blandest roll there is.
The rookie roll is the blandest roll? You can't, I don't believe that at all.
But anyway, and I'm not trying to, down it or anything, but it wasn't until I think we came here and we went to another restaurant and he got me started on with getting the ones with shrimp in it. Cause, seafood person, I love shrimp. And that's how I came to love sushi. And so I just wanted to share that little tidbit because I was the one who loves sushi.
I got news for you, Dee. Tuna is seafood.
Yes, it is.
Shocker.
And then I didn't get tuna until we went to this place out by Freedom Park after, I think it was Noah's pictures Kenzie was doing. And we chose this place and we got the table, the chef's table as they call it. And he made us a special roll. And it was the tuna roll, y'all. And that was the first time I tasted it. It was amazing.
And it was free.
So
it was amazing times 2.
But anyway, so now I get the one for tuna in it too.
We only get the chef's table when they're free. That's all we do now. No, but that one is a great restaurant. We didn't ask for the chef's table. We just kind of like, hey, you guys have a party of 6. You want to sit here. And able to see into the kitchen. So when he would cook something off menu, he would just pass by and put it in front of us to eat.
Yeah,
That was cool.
We got special treatment.
Yeah.
Nice.
We've been to a few places, obviously. Coral Sushi out in Birkdale. Ease Sushi. That's our kind of favorite probably. Mr. Tokyo. E-Noodles. We've had at Black Cow, they do burgers and sushi, which is an odd piece. And so if you get a chance to get out there, sample some sushi, give it a try. This is how I got introduced to sushi. So working at a design company in New Orleans, they said, hey, we're gonna go have sushi for lunch, you wanna join us? I'm like, I don't eat sushi. So
Kind of like my statement, I don't eat sushi.
but I'm always willing to try new stuff, new food. So we go out there, I get the obligatory California roll. About 6 months later, I told Dana, I said, it is gonna sound strange, but I am craving sushi. She said, what? So we had to find a place in New Orleans. I take her there, we start eating it. Like halfway through, we're like, not quite sold just yet. And then after that, it was a nice love affair we've expanded on over the years. And don't be a one-trick pony. There's too much good food out there to be a steak and potato only. So.
And let us know if y'all have a favorite sushi restaurant. We would love to expand our options when we go out. So.
My taste buds are not prejudiced. They want equal sushi for all.
Yeah.
So if you know of a place, let us know to go try. And so, yeah.
And we'll add it to our list.
Definitely. Because sushi needs to be eaten. So, right on. All right, Dee. Well, let them know.
Well, y'all have a great evening. Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.